Welcome, Aquarius, to your weekly love reading from March 12th to the 18th of 2018. So I do want to give my appreciation and thanks to all of those who have liked the channel. Well, subscribe to the channel, say like. Subscribe, like the videos, comment it, left your comments. It's much appreciated. Thanks a lot. So let's see what's going on with you, Aquarius, and love from March 12th to the 18th of 2018. Aquarius. 10 card cut the cross spread. Alright. Okay, let's see. So what happened was I did cut the cards again, so I felt like that may have been something I needed to do. So just going to shuffle a little bit more. I appreciate your patience too. Let's see. Okay. Alright. So here we go. Whoa, the tower is coming through. Alright, some kind of change. So that was like a tower move when I had to cut the cards like that twice in a row. So there may be a breakup, some kind of stall, a shift of perspective. Something does happen. Sometimes these are arguments, fights, squabbles that happen where we abruptly let someone go. We move on from someone. Something does happen out of the blue, and this usually happens where the universe is trying to get you to know where enough is enough about something, or sometimes it's a knee-jerk response, so just be careful about that. So the Eight of Wands is coming through, so sometimes these could be arguments or just out of the blue, some kind of communication comes out of nowhere that your partner or you were not expecting, something like that. It could be positive, could be negative, we will see. The King of Swords is showing up. So the King of Swords is someone who is the judge, the jury of your particular situation, and they are potentially you or another person, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But this communication happens where it's back and forth, maybe arguments or whatever you might be talking about, and you say enough is enough. Either you're going to do this or you're going to do that. You're going to tell me the truth or whatever. You're going to move this way or not. You know, that kind of thing is going on with the King of Swords being there. I see the recent past is the Ten of Swords, so maybe an ending did happen, a lack of truth, not communicating, not seeing one another, someone making plans and they're not going in the direction that you plan to go, calling out, you know, on a specific date, you know, that arrangement being spoiled, something happening like that where there was some kind of dejection or rejection. But you do have the what could be is the Ten of Cups. So whatever could be going on, whether there is some kind of communication that does come through, it could lead to happiness, even though in the recent past there was some heartbreaking disappointment. This is where you're spending time with your partner. Things are working out. You give it a try. You try to reconcile certain things. So just be aware of that. So for many of you, let me know what that might be. All right. Then the Six of Swords is here. What's coming towards you is the Six of Swords, and this is like moving on. You're moving away from someone, say if they were already in a marriage or commitment already. That could be something that some of you are going through. Some of you are still trying to reach that goal. Now remember, the Ten of Cups is what could be, so you may not be there just yet. So some of you may be just working on different things, doing something else, because the Tower did come through, and then the Six of Swords did come through, where you're stepping away from someone or something. Now how might you respond? You're letting go. You're still working through different things, maybe financially, emotionally, as you kind of detach from that person that you've been holding on to. If things are not working out, if they're not communicating or telling the truth like you really want, then you're letting go. You're hoping for the best, but it doesn't mean that you might experience the best this week. And then we have the Seven of Cups in reverse of how others are seeing you or what you might be going through. So they may see that you are making a choice to step away from something, that you are seeing this person for who they are right now. You see that, you know, it is what it is, kind of thing. Others of you where the Ten of Cups shows up. So there are two different situations that some of you could be in. Where the Ten of Cups is showing up, that means that there's separation that needs to happen between you and another person so that they can take you seriously. And it's not a part of manipulation or anything like that, but a lot of times these breakups have to happen so that you two can really come together, so energy can be cleared, especially if it's demoralizing, or if it's not right, or something is going on where your partner is talking to someone else, you're still involved with another person. That's not happening. So this comes through as you going through, you're feeling like things have ended, but they may not. That might not be the case for some of you out there. Your partner, what's going on with them? They have another person potentially in the way, or they may not feel that you and them are hitting it off in the right direction right now. So these are obstacles to goals, obstacles when it comes to the physical opportunities to be together. I want to say attraction, I don't want to say that, but sometimes that is the case where you just may not really be into the other person like they are into you, or vice versa. Something like that could be going on because they're older, you're younger, someone is in a different set of beliefs. Something like that could just be nudging or pushing the other person in a different direction, or rubbing them the wrong way. It just depends with the Ace of Wands in reverse. All right, and then the outcome is some issues with money. So this could be part of what the obstacles are. Finances, spending a lot of money, going through the emotional things right here. So that does indicate you may be kind of splurging, spending money on something that you really want to kind of cope with the emotional intensity. So let's see why the Tower. Let's clarify the Tower again for Aquarius. Clarify the Tower for Aquarius. Yes, some conflict is happening. So it's either gossip that spills over, or arguments that happen with you and the other person because someone is not happy with the connection that you'll have, and someone is addressing it. It could be you or the other person, I feel. Clarify the Seven of Cups in reverse for Aquarius. And the Queen of Pentacles is here. So this is, I feel, for many of you, this is focusing on home, choosing to go that direction. For many of you out there, that's part of the issue. I feel if you are, you're talking to someone who's already in a relationship, and it could be with that other person, which this could be like temptation or something like that. The other person is not ready just yet, or they don't have the financial resources to keep the relationship going. For some, they're waiting for that, especially with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So let's clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse for your partner. Clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse for your partner. The Six of Wands. So it seems like they put a thumbs down to you maybe this week, or for some reason, and they focus on other things. Maybe they feel like they get an attention from other people, and that could be something that's really frustrating you. Maybe you feel like they have other opportunities or other people to talk to. That's something that's going on. That's what it looks like to me for some. All right. So let's see messages for Aquarius for March 12th to the 18th. Romance Angels. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yes, taking time for you to breathe, to either be single, taking a break from your partner right now because things are, some turmoil is here. So messages for Aquarius for March 12th to the 18th. Romance Angels. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Maybe some of you don't feel at your best right now. Maybe this is something that you need to kind of ask yourself, am I feeling at my best? Do I feel attractive? Do I feel like I can kind of pull this person towards me like a magnet, so to speak? Sometimes if you're feeling doubtful or insecure or anything like that, you may push this person away from you. And that's how you may feel. So sometimes you have to reflect on that energy. So a lot of you are needing to kind of enjoy yourself, to find your peace of mind or your happy place in some way. So that's what I feel for this week. There may be a little break between you two. It may not, it's something that's not completely over, but maybe this week some of you are going through that feeling. All right, so those are your messages for the week. I do hope that they help you out. Lots of love, lots of light to you. These are generals, so make sure that if you would like a private or personal reading, that you go to the website psychicloveheals.com and schedule something for you. Have a good one.